What's up? It's your favorite cousin Nunu. Back at it again. So as you can see in the description, today's topic is truth behind why spouses cheat. Yeah, I done took it there, okay? So first things first. I want to say the first fact is communication. The truth behind why a spouse cheat is because it's lack of communication. First things first, because if spouses took the time to communicate, then they would be on such a different level to where that you wouldn't have to step outside to cheat. Okay? When you communicate, then that means you know what both wants. And if you both mentally and physically fit to be with each other, then you both can execute those wants. But the truth behind why a spouse cheating, I would say the first fact is lack of communicating, okay? Second, I want to say settle. And because spouses don't communicate, they settle. And settle, I want to say, is because maybe the benefits. People settle because they reaping something from it, okay? It could be because, for one, finances. Maybe that person take care of them, you understand? It's a benefit, okay? People is selfish, all right? But this is the truth of why spouses cheat, okay? Or if you just a spouse that cheated, but spouse cheating. Or maybe because some people are scared to be alone. That's why they settle. Okay? That's why they settle. Past trauma also causes lack of communication. Judgment causes lack of communication. Afraid causes lack of communication. People are so afraid to be them and communicate that it's kind of crazy. And it makes them settle. And then third fact I want to say is not happy. Not happy. Think about it. If you with your spouse and you feel like you can't communicate with them, I know that shit makes you feel empty. It hurts. I know it do. But why be with someone you can't communicate with? What is you there for? This goes along with the settling. What you getting from it? You can tell cousin Nunu, that mother paying your bills. What you settling for? Because it's not making you happy, which is the third fact. You feel me? And when you're not happy, it ain't amount of money that can replace that. And I know you're learning, and it's okay. Cousin Nunu here to tell you it's okay, but this is the truth. Fourth, I want to say lack of sex, because more likely if there's no communication, it's a lack of sex. It's a lack of sex. Because when you want to start communicating, it probably turns into arguments, all because you never communicated and it was sex in the beginning, and now that years is going in and it's getting boring, because the other partner eventually grows, whether if it's the male, female, female, it's no genderness. Take it as it resonates, you feel me? Your preference, you like it, cousin Nunu love it. But when you can't communicate, it becomes lack of sex, because someone's going to get frustrated because the other wants to communicate. It's always one that wants to, and it's always the other that don't. And cousin Nunu here to tell you that's probably why your spouse cheated. When you don't talk, you can't talk about sex. You can't pleasure each other. A nut is a nut. We're going to keep it 100. But pleasure is something different. It's communication. And cousin Nunu going to be honest with this fifth fact is the truth behind why spouses cheat. They cheat, they're going to keep cheating. They're going to keep cheating because they feel they lack these 4 things from you as a mate. I'm just here to report how I feel, but I want all the smoke, okay? Don't beat me up. But it's the truth. Don't ever think it's you as an individual, but it's y'all as a whole. Because I know when men step out and cheat on their women, or women step out and cheat on their man, or your preference, you know what you like. When they step out, really sit and think about it. Why? You probably on the phone telling cousin like, man, I'm arguing with this or this woo every day. It's lack of communication. You two not taking the time to understand understand one another. Because if you did, I don't feel a spouse would cheat. But when people step out and cheat, it's because they not communicating and they settle, which makes them not happy, and it causes lack of sex and lack of pleasure in the relationship. That fifth fact that eventually means that they're going to keep cheating. So, cousin Nunu here to tell you, I don't want no smoke, but I want all the smoke. You understand? I want everything that come behind it. But when people step out and cheat, it's always a reason. Whether if it's the same person or whether if it's someone new. It's something that's lacking between you two. And because that person may feel like they can't communicate what's lacking, maybe they found it in the person that they cheated on you with. So, eventually, as time, they're going to eventually be the person that can give them all this. And then they're not going to cheat. They're not going to step out on their spouse. Some do it because it's unfinished business they feel with exes. Some do it because, once again, it's communication. Because if you got something on your chest you want to get off to a person, I feel you should get it off to them. Especially if you have a spouse and you know you want to be with that person. I don't condone in the cheating, you understand? But cousin Nunu know though, if I like one of these five with who I'm dating, that means cousin Nunu interest is just not there, it's gone. Cause I ain't gonna force nobody to give me none of these, you understand? And I'm not the type that settle. Y'all can't do that because it hurts you. After a while, whatever the person's doing or whatever you reaping the benefit from, it's gonna stop. It's gonna get worse. So y'all don't be settling because it's not happy, it ain't healthy. You understand? You probably ain't even getting sex, lack of sex and pleasure, and if you is, it's dull. And you're gonna keep cheating because the communication is off, the vibe is off. So this is the truth behind why spouses cheat. It ain't you. It ain't nothing you did. You understand? You can maybe be the type of chick or male, take it how it resonates. The type of person that, oh, I'm always smelling good and looking good and this and that and that and this. I mean, keep it 100. What is that? Because there's a person out there that can look even gooder and know how to communicate, know how to tell a person what they ain't settling for, know what they want to make them happy. They pleasurable as heck, you understand? And they ain't got to worry about nobody cheating, you understand? So think about it. You understand? You got to learn how to communicate. If it's things you like in the bedroom, communicate that. Tell the truth. Like, what you doing? Cousin Nunu say, what you doing? If you ain't doing this, what you doing? Real talk. So that's how I feel about the truth. And people realize secretly be in love with others, and that comes with communication. It comes with settling, and it makes them not happy. And it's lack of pleasure and love, and it's going to keep causing them to cheat because they still trying to find certain individuals and other individuals instead of people communicating and being 100. Like, be 100. Don't settle because life is short. And cousin Nunu be darned if she on her deathbed and I gotta think about all the times I settled. Oh no. Oh no. Think about it.